In video 1, we told you about the incredible results not only we're getting, but also people we've taught are getting with selling real products to real customers by partnering with Amazon. Then we gave you our secret strategy for getting products ranked on Amazon called the Ultimate Promotion System.
If you haven't already done so, make sure to go watch the first video and then download the PDF that goes with it that contains the full strategy and additional details not covered in the video.
Now we're going to reveal to you the answer to our most common question: how to find great products to sell on Amazon that people are already searching to buy.
Then we're going to tell you how to quickly find the best suppliers for those products, how to properly communicate with those suppliers, and 3 critical tips for getting the best prices possible.
How do I find real products to sell on Amazon? This is the most common question we get about this business model. The problem is, this is not the right question to be asking. Regardless of how little experience you have with selling real physical products, we can teach you exactly what to sell on Amazon for the fastest success, and that's what this video is all about. You see, at one time, Jason and I and all of our students knew nothing about selling physical products. In fact, as Jason showed in video 1 of this series, he's doing phenomenally on Amazon. Right now he's making $100,000 a month profit on Amazon selling real physical products. Yet, up until only 4 months ago, he had never sold any physical products anywhere, especially not on Amazon. He, like many of our students, just focused on the right question: what's the best opportunity right now? But here's how most people try to get started selling physical products. They start by signing up for a massive product sourcing site like the one below. They do this because they want to sell physical products, and that's what these types of sites have. Lots of them. This one happens to have about 1.5 million different products for you to choose from. Do you know how many products Jason sells to make $100,000 a month? About 4 or 5. Do you know how many products I sell to have sold over $700,000 in the first 2 months of this year? About 30, but about 5 drive 80% of the money. Going about finding products to sell by digging through supplier listings is a waste of time for 2 reasons. First, you'll spend all your time digging through products to sell because you have access to them, only to find out there are 32,000 other people selling the same exact products. And nobody is making any money because everyone's driving the prices down just to get some sales so they don't feel like they wasted all their time. The second problem with this is that you're selling other people's products. Want to know the typical profit margin you'll see when selling someone else's brand? About 40 to 60%. Want to know the typical profit margin you can get if you do it right, selling your own product? 200 to 500% or more. The reason is that you control the pricing when selling your own product. On Amazon, there's something called the buy box. Whenever there are multiple sellers for a product, they're all competing for the buy box to get any sales. The person in the buy box can get up to 98% of the sales while everyone is fighting for the scraps. Yet there can be hundreds of people fighting to sell the same exact product. Even if there's only 2 people, there's a 50% chance you won't get any sales because you're not in the buy box. Not a good business to be in. So people just keep dropping their prices, making less and less money until someone who's actually losing money is getting all the sales because they're in the buy box because they dropped their price enough. Want to know how to avoid all of this competition and cash in on the major opportunities on Amazon? Sell your own products. But how is going to be the next question likely coming from you. I'm not a manufacturer. I don't have any money to get patents. I'm not a product design or technical expert. Neither are we. With what I'm going to teach you shortly about finding suppliers, creating your own brand of just about any product is extremely easy. So before you pick a supplier, here's how to find opportunities on Amazon. A basic principle of business is that if you want to make money quickly and easily, do what's already being done, just a little better. With Amazon, you don't need to guess what products are selling well and can make lots of money for you because they already tell you which ones those are. If you want to know what the best-selling products related to home kitchen, for example, are, Amazon tells you. So if you want to find a product to sell that's nearly guaranteed to do well in that category, start by looking there. You can get lists of best-selling products for all categories on Amazon simply by first going to Amazon, then clicking on any category and subcategory on the left sidebar, and lastly, just clicking on the best sellers link for that category. So now that you have a list of the top 100 best-selling products for a category on Amazon, how do you choose which one to choose out of all of those 100 products? Here are two basic criteria for killer Amazon opportunities. One, the selling price, ideally $7 to $40. Two, private label potential. We'll talk more about that in a second. So price simply refers to what the product is being sold for on Amazon. If the price is too high, then it's not good because it'll cost too much to order the product, it'll be a little bit harder to compete, and if it's too low, it's not good either because shipping costs can eat up all your margins. So $7 to $40 is a good rule of thumb for a selling price for it to be an attractive product to start researching. Now, private label potential. Can a similar product be easily and inexpensively labeled or packaged to make it your own? That's basically what private label potential is referring to. So here's an example to help more clearly illustrate what I'm talking about. Take these two things. One on the left is a basic sleeping mask. One on the right is like a sleeping machine. Which one has more private label potential? Which one can more easily be turned into your own product by simply sticking a different label on it or putting it inside of a unique packaging? Well, if you guessed the left one, you're right. The sleeping mask. It's small, it's lightweight, can be thrown in any kind of little plastic packaging or little bag kind of thing. Tons and tons of suppliers supply those things all day long to people like you and I. One on the right, little more technical, a little more bulky, going to be heavier. It's a little tougher thing to find somebody else that will put your own label on it. Now, another example. Which one of these has more private label potential? One on the left is an iPhone case. One on the right is an actual iPhone cell phone. Well, if you guessed the one on the left, you're correct again. It's an iPhone case, fairly easy to get one, put your own brand on it, put it in a unique packaging. This is a branded one, OtterBox, but there's plenty of ones out there that are just generic ones that they'll sell you all day long. It's lightweight, high margin. One on the right, an iPhone. Tough to go out there and private label those because Apple puts so much research dollars into creating those phones that they've protected the heck out of it, and manufacturing a cell phone is a whole different venture. So now these two. Which one has more private label potential? Left is what's called silicone spatulas. One on the right is a blender. If you guessed the one on the left, you're correct again. They're lightweight, they're non-mechanical, they are something that can easily be thrown inside of a package to make the entire product completely unique. One on the right, once again, is an electronic device. It's bulky, it's heavy, it's got a lot of moving parts, tougher to private label. So right after this video, go click on a few categories on Amazon to see what you can find that looks like a good opportunity. Now that you have a basic idea of what to look for on Amazon for product opportunities, what do you do once you find one? The next step is finding a supplier for that product, which can be done with 3 simple Google searches. Here they are. Just type in the product name, private label, product name, wholesale, product name, supplier. These 3 Google searches will get you any number of suppliers for just about any product. Once you find your product opportunity, go over to Google and start typing these in to uncover suppliers. A big tip is to dig 3 to 4 pages deep and not just stop with the first page, as most suppliers are absolutely horrible at SEO. Sometimes the best ones show up for the biggest and best keywords on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th page of the search results. As an example, let's use a product from the last private label potential example, the silicone spatula. As you see, it's kind of an interesting product. I'm not a big cook myself. Maybe you're not either. This product is ranked number 29 in all of kitchen and dining. It's a perfect private label product. Ranked number 29, meaning it's probably selling anywhere between 500 to 1,000 units a day. So I actually went over to Google and searched for silicone spatula wholesale. As you can see, there are over 4.4 million results for that search phrase. But I decided to narrow that down. I put silicone spatula wholesale in quotes, which just means that if you search for that in Google, it's looking for that exact phrase on different websites. Over 307,000 results. Trust me, with that many results, you can find a supplier pretty easily. Simply start looking through the first 3 to 4 pages of results, contact the suppliers, and choose which one has the best price. A big tip, these suppliers will be fighting for you, so put them against each other and tell them what the other is giving you for price. You'll often be able to knock off 30 to 50% and get much better terms just by telling them what their competitor is offering. So a big question is, why don't suppliers just sell these products themselves on Amazon? That's not their business model any more than my business or Jason's business model is selling wholesale. It's just not what we do. It's a completely different animal. They like having a handful of clients like you and I that sell to the masses and have likely been doing that for years or even decades. So once you've chosen a supplier, to get your own label on just about any product, all you have to do is go over to elance.com or any other outsourcing site and get a designer to create a basic label or package design for generally about 30 to 40 bucks. As you can see the screenshot from Elance's homepage, 101,000 designers. Give that to the supplier, and then you have your very own product brand. It's really that simple. A lot of the times, the suppliers will actually do all of this for you in-house. A lot of them have their own in-house designers, in-house package designers, and they'll do all of this for you. Then you can add your product to Amazon and apply the ultimate promotion system from Video 1 to get keyword and category rankings on Amazon. Once you set this system up of ordering your product one time, this business really runs on near autopilot. So in video 3, the next video in this series, we'll teach you exactly how to leverage Amazon's own resources to get them to do almost everything for you. But before I go, another big question. Will this work if I don't live in the United States? Yes, absolutely. We have taught people how to do this that are absolutely dominating on Amazon with real products from all over the world, including Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Germany, United Kingdom, Trinidad and Tobago, and many, many more. So no matter where you are in the world, you can 100% tap into the incredible opportunities available right now with this business model.
Now you know how to find great opportunities on Amazon. To get our hand-picked list of hot markets and products that are just waiting to be tapped into on Amazon, enter your email below right now.
In our next video, we're going to reveal how Amazon lets you scale this business to as big as you want by letting them do all the work and leveraging their existing resources.
Stay tuned and we'll see you in the next video.